Hello friends, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button and do not forget to press the bell icon.
So welcome back to our channel friends, this is Vanya here,
And Sonia here.
and today we are going to be making these beautiful flowers.
So yes friends, we have been making I have been making flowers now, and these are the beautiful paper flowers which I have made from the pattern paper, from the plain paper, from the thin papers, and from the cardstocks, and they look absolutely gorgeous. You can use these flowers on any of your projects, and when I wanted to learn this, so I thought why not to create something with her, and we can surely make a tutorial on this. So now for these flowers,
Let's get started.
yeah, so let's get started.
So welcome back to our channel friends, this side Vanya here, and
This side Sonia here.
so today we are going to be making these gorgeous flowers. My mom has been making them and I really wanted to learn them. So we thought that why can't we make a tutorial of this? So yeah.
So yes friends, I have been making these flowers for quite some time now, and I thought I should make a video on this, and when I was really keen on learning this, so I thought why not to make a tutorial with you all.
You can always use this in some gift wrapping,
For your scrapbooking, for your card making, and
for your decoration.
and for your mixed media projects too. Now to make these flowers, either you can do the hand fussy cut of the designs you want. I have used these dies. I have already created these die cuts, so we have, yeah, specifically we have, so here in this one we have two flowers in one pack, so we will be making these two. Now if you actually see the paper what is shown in this one, that's a very dense flower, like very like a conish flower, but I have made it a little bigger so that when I use it on my project it looks bigger and broader. And now for this one I have added all the layers so that it looks much more beautiful. So now for this, what all the supplies you will be needing if you are doing the fussy cutting work, then of course your the cuts. Otherwise you will need this die cuts. I have already uploaded a video where I have shown how to use your Sizzix Big Shot die cutting machine, and with that you can create like any of the basic die cuts and they are going to look absolutely gorgeous. So one is the fussy cut or the die cuts. Then secondly you will be needing paper making pad. If you don't have that, I am using here the mouse pad which we use for our computer mouse, so you can use this also. This works perfectly as far as I am doing it. I really love doing it in this. The next thing you will be needing is paint brushes. I do not have any of the flower making tools, so whatever you see here has been made with these 3 paint brushes from the end corners of these paint brushes. Then you will be needing some water. Either you can have it in a container or even this kind of spray will also work. And at last you will be needing these adhesive to stick all the layers of your die cuts. Now I have already done the die cutting work, so here I have few of the varieties. Now these are the pattern papers, my leftover pieces. So with this I am going to create some flowers. So this is one, the other one is the plain color cardstock, and the third one is the plain white paper cardstock. So these are a little thinner than your any 200 GSM cardstock. So we will be creating flowers with all the 3 of these. So let's get started, Vanya.
Yes. So let's get started.
Yes. So how we are going to do is, first we need to, we'll keep this aside. Okay. First we are going to pick the flowers of one design and of all the shapes and like of all the sizes. Okay. So this is the smaller one. Then there will be one more smaller than that. Wait. This one. So we have got the flowers of one set. So in it said there are actually the 5 pieces as per this pack, but I am going to add some more layers because I really like the flowers like this one, which has so much of depth. So now in this one also there are 2 variations. In this one, if you can see, the flower is coming up, and if you see this one, in this the layers are coming down. So these are the 2 varieties what we'll be doing today. Okay, so here we are ready. As I mentioned earlier, we are going to make 2 variations of each flowers. Now for these kind of petals, we are going to make one where the petals are going up, and then we are going to make the one where the petals are going down. So can you see the difference in the flowers? So these are the 2 flowers what we will be making today. And then for these kind of petals, again we'll be making the one with the top and the petals going down. So can you see the difference? So we will be making this one. So first we are going to start with these ones. These ones. So what we are going to do is, this is one set. First we'll start with the one where the petals are going up. This one. Okay. So here we are going to spread our petals on our sheet. Okay, and then we have to spray water on it. Let me just move this up. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now, yes, please. Spray the water properly. It should get really wet. Not too much of water, but good amount of water should be there. Oops. Be careful. You have to spread it from the top on the flower. Yeah. Wait, yeah, on this one. Yes. So can you see that now my paper is wet? And now very quickly grab your paint brushes. Now here I have taken up 3 paint brushes with the different ending points. Now if you see, this one is very thick and pointed, this one is very round, curvy, and the third one is normal. Okay, so we are going to start with the round one. Wanna take the round one? Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah. So take one petal. You can pick any one. Okay. Then we have to make it from your petals top to center point. You have to curve it. Oops. Just keep your paintbrush and curve it. You have to roll it like this from top to, don't keep it flat. See, now Vanya is keeping it flat. No, you have to keep it pointed and roll it. Can you see the curves coming up? Yeah. So likewise you have to do all the petals. Initially when you will start, you will feel, oh, it's a time consuming thing, but once you start making it, flower making is such a beautiful art that you are going to love this. So like this, you don't have to take it to full center. Now this is the most interesting part. Take up either this or this one. Now it depends on what kind of depth you are looking for. Now if you see these 2 flowers, now this is looking broader from the center, this is looking like a closed down. So with what kind of look you are looking for? So I will go with this closed down one. So yes, now what you have to do is press it in the center just a bit. You don't have to make a hole. Now from starting from the petal 1, add just a yeah, it's okay. Add just a drop of adhesive. Take up the another layer. Adjust the layer on the corners and then press it. Press it well. Now can you see that this is already taking shape now? Now in the same way, pull it down, put a drop of liquid adhesive, just a drop, done. Now take another layer. Now whenever you are putting up the layer, you will have to make sure that here, if you can see the cuts, then here you have to put your flower. Now press it well. Yes. Now put another layer of Fevicol. Yes, one more layer of Fevicol, and this is how you will have to keep on adding the layers to it. So it should be in the corners. Like, can you see the V here? Here your next petal should come.
V for Vanya.
Yes, V for Vanya. Wait. Now just keep on pressing it. Yes, now you will have to add another layer. You can check this part because it's getting too much of closeness. Yeah. Press it. If you feel that your layers are not coming up properly, what you can do is just twist it a little inside, and you can see all the nice layers coming up. Now for the last one, what I'm going to do is I'll put up an adhesive, I'll put up this flower, and I will press it very hard because this is going to make sure that all my layers are sticking very well. So yeah, and this looks beautiful. How is it? How is it? This looks amazing. Can you see this flower? Now if you want to make it a little quicker and easier for you, you can hold it like this with your paintbrush, and you can use your heat gun. Make sure your hands are at a distance when you are using your heat gun, and very quickly, otherwise there are chances that you will burn your hands, and this is very hot. And just no, kids are not allowed to use heat gun. Okay, just a quick heat gun, and wow, here my flower is ready. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Now this is the plain one, so of course we are going to add some colors to it. Now with this petal we have already made this flower where it is coming up, and now we are going to make the second variation where the petals are coming down. So let me just show you that how different it is. Now can you see this? These petals are coming up, these are coming down. So now for these petals, what we are going to do is we are going to first spray the water. And then we are going to do the same step, but here is a little change. Just check this carefully, that we are going to roll this up. Oops. I'll take this one. So we are going to roll this up to the center, and what we were doing is that we were pressing it from the center of this side only, but we are going to reverse this, and then we are going to press it from the center. Now can you see that petals are coming up and then it's going down? So this is how you have to do. We'll start Vanya.
Okay.
Yes. So we'll roll this up, all the petals. So the more you curve it, the nice flow will come. And then reverse it, and then center mein you have to pluck it. I'll do that one. That one is bigger.
This one.
Yeah, good one. Very good work, Vanya. Are you liking these handmade flowers?
Yes.
Yes. And This is very interesting. Like if you have any of the waste papers, like whatever the pieces what you are seeing, the cutting work is from my scrap. Like I make loads of cards and tags and scrapbooks. So whatever the pieces are left, I always keep them very safely. I'll do this. You do this one now. Okay, do it. Yeah. Oh, this has come out so well. See, yes. Now we'll take up this one. If you want that, you need to add some more depth, some more curves to it.
What is the water used for?
Why water is used? Okay, so let me just show you. So this is the piece which does not have any water. Okay, this is a fresh piece. I'm taking this in this corner where there is no water. Now if I start giving the curve, can you see it's very difficult for me? Like I have to give too much of pressure. Yeah, so this is really hard. So what happens is when you use water on your papers, it becomes soggy, it becomes a little softer, which makes your work much more easier. Okay, now it's time to stick these petals, and for that I will take up this broader one and no, I'll do it. Okay, now here in this one I'll add a dot of liquid adhesive. I'll take up another petal, reverse it, and yes. Can you hold this one? Yeah. Now we'll pick that one. We will add another layer. So with the flowers, the best part is the more layers you add, the more beautiful it looks. Yeah. Yes. Now we will add 2 more layers and this looks beautiful. Now here I could see that my petals are just becoming flat, so my paper is already wet and I'm just twisting it a little more to give it a more natural look. Now for the last layer, yes, and yes, this is done. Now what I'm going to do is, this is a very fun way. Now when I'm doing this one, I'll just keep it on the top of my paintbrush and I will just fold it a bit. So when you see the flowers from the front, this is coming like a cup. This looks beautiful. Now again, to speed up the drying process, I will use my heat gun.
Can I try?
No, you cannot try.
Well, I do use it sometimes.
Yeah, but not every time. Okay, so now can you see that with one of these petals we have created these 2 beautiful different flowers. Now of course we are going to use some paints on this, but at the end, cause this is really wet now. Now we are going to play around with different petals, and it is this one, this beautiful design
What
one.
are these lines for?
These are just for the grooving. It adds a little more extra natural look to it. Yeah. So now we are going to do the same one, and for this I have taken my color cardstock. I just felt that it will look much more brighter and much more colorful when you are making a colorful flower. So here I'm spraying the water, and now we'll start rolling it out. Yes, done. This is so fun, so fun. So whenever you're doing a flower making, I prefer to use the flowers, the papers which have around 120 to minimum 120 to 140 GSM thickness, so that it stays longer. Now here you can see that how beautifully this is taking up the shape, and this looks beautiful.
I wonder where will I use this.
Where will you use this? You can make nice cards.
Mine aren't coming off.
if you want, you can use different brushes. Like for this one, I thought I will make it a little more pokey, so I'm using this one. You can try out with different brushes and it's going to look beautiful. So I'll add some more shapes. Here it's a little more wet, so do it here.
Just a watercolor.
And now for the center, I'll take this pokey brush and I'll poke it. Okay. Now I'll take another one. So whenever you feel that the water is less, you can always add some water, because it's very hot here in Bangalore right now, so everything is drying up so fast. So yes, having your water spray or your water container nearby is really going to help.
It already started to dry.
Yes.
I'm so happy I learned something new.
Something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually the lockdown time, and we don't have very much things to do.
And
Like-
since we do crafting, so we decided to make a video.
Yes. Now I'll start sticking my flower.
No.
It's okay, I'm sticking the upper layers. Give it to me. Give it here in the center. Flower, and then we'll start pressing it. So I especially love these this cutting. This looks this already looks so beautiful, and this is because of the petal shape what is there. And it's always good to have a nice helper with you like Vanya, who
Or
can
like mommy.
yeah, and it actually makes your work easier and it makes your work much more interesting. Now let me add some more layers here and there.
You can only put it in one place.
One more. Make sure you are using a good adhesive.
Like
Now
Fevicol.
here, ideally you should have used only the 5 layers, but I'm using more layers because I really like the flowers with so much of depth. They look absolutely gorgeous. Now the last layer I will be adding, and this one I will make it like a very close-ish. So can you see? Wow, this looks so pretty. Now
I'm gonna use this one.
just to be on a safer side and to make it dry quickly, again I will be using my heat gun. Now I am going to keep it aside to dry, and now we will move on to the next one where we are going to make the flower but on the reverse direction. So for that we are taking this pattern paper, but we are going to reverse it, and then we are going to spray water on
Go
it.
up or down?
Let us see.
Experiment.
No, it's not an experiment. I have already done that.
Okay, so for me.
Okay, now I'll just keep this up so that you can see that how it is. So this is my pattern paper flower, and I'm going to do the same technique but from the back side, because here we have made a flower with the up going. Now I want to make something with the petals going down. Yes. You have to press it from the center, from the back side. Okay, and this should be done, wait, this should be done properly. So like when you press it, the petal should curve like this.
This.
Okay.
I guess you need better water.
Keep on pressing. You don't have to press too much. Don't don't be like don't add too much of pressure to it. You really don't have to, otherwise your hands will start paining. Don't do that. And reverse it and then press it. Can you see? This looks beautiful. Now I'll press this one. Okay. So if you want to make your work easier, you can always also choose to have a broader one. So I personally like to use the smaller rounds. So if you don't have the smaller ones, you can always go for the bigger brushes. You want to try this?
Yeah.
Now I'll take this to the front and I'm
Do you
going
have to use the same technique for it?
Yes, the same technique, is just that you are doing with a broader backside.
Which is faster?
Yes. Now I would just like to show you, one second Vanya.
Can I just finish this one? From this, the naturally look
So there is a difference. See, can you see this one is pointed and this one is curvy. Okay. Now here, once you are done with this, now we will start sticking these. So Vanya, can you start putting up the adhesive? Put up here, adhesive here. Isme, sorry. One drop of adhesive, then stick your flowers.
looks wonderful, just like it is.
Looks beautiful. Can you see that? How amazing this looks. And when as in when we are going to add layers to it,
The more
this will-
beautiful it looks.
yes. Now I'll add one more layer. I love adding layers to this one. They look gorgeous. And one more layer.
After this one.
And the final layer we will be adding now. Okay, now again at the center I wanted to have a little conish look, so I will just bring my petals closer
Isn't
here.
it going down or up?
No, it's going down. Okay, so yeah, now I'll just press this and it's ready. So you can see that with this we have created these two different flowers. Can you see? It looks beautiful. It looks amazing. So we have already made these flowers and it's time to add some nice colors to the white ones. So here I have taken 2 shimmer sprays.
Mine is Lucy Orchid and my mom's is Sweet
Pumpkin, and we will be adding these shade to our flower. Yeah, yes, and with this it is done and they look absolutely gorgeous. So these are the flowers what we have created now with you all, and I really hope that you all enjoyed this. What are you doing?
I think I'm like
Okay,
you.
so we'll add some more flowers.
Many
More. So you can see that in this one also I have already used a shimmer spray, and you can add some nice center beads on these and they are going to look absolutely gorgeous. So yes, with this our video tutorial is done. We really hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
And if you like this tutorial, please give a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
And once again, a big bye bye.
Bye.
Bonheur est passé, à deux doigts de nos lèvres, deux doigts si fins que j'ai presque pu le goûter, le bonheur à sculpter de son ciseau d'orfèvre, des souvenirs impossibles à effacer. Le bonheur est passé à deux doigts de nos lèvres,